Today, how many teams scored 100 on us and how many times those teams scored 100 on other teams? Not only that, we got a lot of Caitlin Clark news to talk about as well. Caitlin Clark got her first Nike interview. Okay. Nice little 1 minute clip. I didn't watch it. I wanted to save it for y'all. I didn't want to spoil it. How y'all doing? Yes, we have a FIFA Friday live. Another disclaimer, these are not meant to be watched after. Though if you do watch after, that just shows how much you love Venom. You know what I'm saying? This is for live engagement. We got Aaron Vice in here. What's up, good people? Athena's in here. Check in here, Jerry in here. Venom, how are you today? Was having withdrawals, had to watch your Warriors and Mavs reaction to know you're still with us. I appreciate you, Jerry. We got a lot of FIFA stuff to talk about. Y'all know, this is my favorite day. So without further ado,
welcome to FIFA Fridays.
Oh man, 64 days, ain't it? You see, I don't even got the counter up. So let's get straight into it. We ain't gonna waste too much time. Let's watch this interview first before we get into all the stats and stuff.
So in your career, you got to match up against other Nike hoopers. Do you have a favorite matchup?
You're gonna get me in trouble.
Don't get me in trouble. Let's hear that question one more time.
So in your career, you got to match up against other Nike hoopers. Do you have a favorite matchup?
You're gonna get me in trouble. Honestly, I'll just say DT because she's such an icon in our sport and has been in the game for so long. You know, getting to share the court with her was pretty fun, and you just see her competitive spirit. Even though you're not on her team, you can just feel it as a competitor.
Shout out to her. Shout out to Diana Taurasi.
I hated losing even before I can remember. When I was growing up, all I did was cry when I lost. But it upset my parents a lot. My dad was my first coach, so he had to deal with me crying. So the more I won, the less crying there was.
That's where the competitive come from.
From a very young age, because no matter what I did, whether I was playing a sport or playing a board game or was at school, I wanted to win. I feel like that was always my mindset, and that hasn't really changed.
Right. What is something that you're into
Fortnite.
That people wouldn't expect?
I used to play video games a good amount in college.
Caitlin Clark plays Fortnite? Oh my goodness. Now I'm about to start streaming Fortnite. Hey, how many of y'all will want to see me play Fortnite and 2K? Should I start getting into gaming on YouTube, or should I keep that on the Twitch side? Y'all let me would y'all genuinely watch me play video games just so we could talk? You know, just get a more personal feel, get away from basketball, get to know each other off the court. You know, I actually start streaming. You know what I'm saying?
Friends, especially over Christmas break.
It's good in the hood. Ken Swift, hold on, Ken Swift, a legend, yo. It's so crazy, Ken. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna just spoil it. Why not? I'm gonna just spoil it, Ken. I'm gonna be honest, I put your name down in my notes, you know what I'm saying? I got a list of people that, I gotta give they flowers to, because in the off season on X, people like you, y'all able to make people like my job easier, you know what I'm saying? Scroll through X, y'all reporting on the Fever, Caitlin Clark, shout out to y'all, because I don't even know if y'all getting paid for it. Y'all literally just do it just because it shows y'all passion. Shout out to y'all deserve y'all real flowers, you know what I'm saying? The correlations, love. You know what I'm saying? It's so Scott Ag, it's so much of y'all, you know?
People on campus, we'd go to practice, we'd go eat, and then we'd just game all day.
2K would
but
be
that's
cool.
kind of stopped ever since I moved out of Iowa City and I moved to Indianapolis. I haven't been playing the game as much, but I'm getting back on the grind.
Yeah, Caitlin. I didn't know Caitlin plays Fortnite. If it was anything I could guess, that would have been the last thing I could guess. Caitlin Clark is a Fortnite player. Jerry said hi, Ken. Great job. Yeah, shout out to Ken. Ken is a legend in the community. Your work does not go unnoticed, you know? All right, you got Natasha Howard. This is a tweet I bookmarked and I wanted to highlight. Natasha Howard said, "This is the best I've been treated in my entire career. The love is unexplainable. I've always mattered. Now I'm being shown how much of an impact I've always been in the league. I can't lie, it feels good. God is so amazing." This is a girl who's been in the league for a long time. This is a girl who's been in the league for a very long time. And for someone of Natasha Howard's caliber to come over here and not even play a single game yet and say this is the love is unexplainable, I've always mattered, now I'm being this is the best she's been treated. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is the Caitlin Clark effect. This is the Indiana Fever, how much they support their players. Y'all seen when Kelsey Mitchell came, they had the staff lined up, you know what I'm saying? Oh my ever living goodness. Oh my ever living goodness. Dwarf clone with the 250. Oh, he did not just do that. He or she did not just do that. Whoa. Wait. I try to keep it calm. No, Dwarf. What am I reading right now? Dwarf says, I got my income tax refund and decided to share 10% with my favorite Fever and Caitlin Clark fit. Oh my goodness, bro. Dwarf clone never fails to amaze the Venom community. Like, man, shout out to Dwarf Clone. Everybody come, like, say W Dwarf Clone. Like, I'm speechless right now. Like, I don't even know how we move on from something like that. Was crazy. To end the month off with a bang is insane. Dwarf Clone, I love you and I appreciate you. And we're going to have way more fun in the season. I promise you that. Dwarf Clone might literally be the reason why I go to a Fever game. Hey, I told y'all. See, I'm going to say it before a lot of people get here. We going to a Fever game this season. You know what I'm saying? Like we going. I got a date in mind. I'm not gonna spoil it yet. I don't want to speak too soon before it goes wrong, but just you know what I'm saying? Just keep the faith. All right, now let's get into some stats. Okay, now we gotta get into some stats. Like, all right, I broke these stats down myself, you know, and this is something I wanted to highlight because I don't see nobody else talking about. How many teams scored 100 on the Fever? Remember we were talking about the Fever scoring 100 points, how I felt like when we score 100 points, we shouldn't lose, right? So if we score 100 points, there's no reason we should lose a game, but our defense was so bad, that's why we was losing. So I wanted to look. It made me think, if we score 100 and other teams that score 100, are those other teams actually that good offensively, or are we just that bad defensively? So I went and looked at how they played against other teams, and something was interesting to me. You want to know what caught my eye? I looked at the New York Liberty, right? They scored 100 points on us only 2 times in the season, right? The New York Liberty only scored 100. Make sure you put 10. 10 what? What are you talking about? Make sure you put 10. But yeah, listen. You're going to have. All right, hold on. Before we go off track. How many teams scored 100 on us? New York Liberty. We're going to start with them. The New York Liberty only scored 100 points on us 2 times, right? And do you want to know how many other times they dropped at least 100 points in a game against all other 11 teams? Like, I'm talking about combined the whole league. They only scored 100 points on us 2 times, right? And across the whole league, they've only done it 2 times as well. Meaning, our defense was as bad as the whole league put together. That is how bad our defense was. They scored 100 points 2 times on other teams, but they did it twice against us. That's alarming. All right, now let's move on to the Seattle Storm. The Seattle Storm is another team that scored 100 points on us. Guess how many times they scored 100 on us? 1 time, right? Guess how much they scored 100 against the league? Only 1 time. So they barely score 100 points. And the 1 time, other than us, that they scored 100 points was against another team. They only done it 1 time, which is crazy to say. We have to play better defense. Teams cannot be coming in and dropping 100 points on us for the first time of their season. Probably for the first time in their career, franchise for years. Who knows when the last time all these teams were scoring 100 points. You are not supposed to be scoring 100 points. Someone said, I see you in Indy. Who's your swagger? I see you in Indy, Venom. I'm 25 minutes from downtown Indy. If I go to Indy, I can't wait to see y'all. Like, y'all all better pop out. I don't even care if y'all don't got tickets. Meet me in the front of the arena, Gainbridge Field House. Like, we got to take pictures of something, videos, something, you know? Anyways, let's move on from the Seattle Storm. So now we got 2 teams down packed. The Dallas Wings. Let's talk about them, right? The Dallas Wings also scored 100 points on us twice. So now we got teams that scored 100 points on us at least on 5 different occasions. And we're not even through yet. So the Dallas Wings scored 100 points on us 2 times. And of course, the whole WNBA, they scored 100 points 3 times. So it kind of make you feel a little better, which is still crazy though, because 2 alone compared for the whole league, 3 is crazy, you know? We gave up 100 points 2 times, which speaks to how bad our defense was. But let's just give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say they got a lucky streak, right? And we disregard the other teams I previously mentioned. Let's talk about the Atlanta Dream. The Atlanta Dream scored 100 points on us 1 time. They scored 100 points 1 time against the whole WNBA. And you want to know what happened in that 1 time? That wasn't us. They both had to go to overtime to score over 100. So, do you really count that 100? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not, these teams are not capable of scoring 100 points, but we're just literally gift wrapping the ball and telling them to go score on the other end. Any team is going to score like that. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Venom. Greece from Germany. What's going on? Omari, greeting from Dubai. Okay, we got the money in here. All right, let's move on, though. Now we got to talk about these bookmarks. Like, today ain't going to be the longest Fever Friday, and I do want to let y'all know that we are going to be ramping it up in March. Yes, I'm talking about we're going to branch away from the Fever Friday during weekdays, we're just gonna cover random topics that happen because it feel like breaking news happen almost every other day during the weekday. I feel like it's so much news that even we didn't talk about. I seen somebody in the comments earlier talking about the Chicago Sky is moving to bigger arenas. Even the Washington Mystics. I hope I bookmarked that. Let's just move on. We're gonna go a long time. If I forget, y'all remind me. So we got Coach Mike from Duke, if you guys know him. He said, she's a magical passer and she has a great feel for the game. She'll make everybody better. I think that's obvious by now. We all know C22 gonna make it do what it do. You know? Venom, do you think Indiana Fever is a super team? A lot of media coverage is saying that. And also they think that Angel is going to win the MVP this year. Angel Reese winning the MVP this year is laughable. Philippines broadcast covering Caitlin Clark's impact on women's basketball. And no, I don't think Indiana Fever is a super team. We're going to get to that as well. Philippines broadcast covering Caitlin Clark's impact on women's basketball. Caitlin Clark effect sparked interest in women's basketball. Look at this girl, generational. All right, we got Big Wig again. Yep, we got Big Wig again. Like I said, from now on, we're just going to laugh at Big Wig. Like, I'm starting to learn. Like, I'm not going to, emotionally invest myself into this kind of situation. At first, I did because I didn't understand her angle. But now I'm just understanding she just wants attention. She wants the clicks. I know what she wants. So I'm just going to laugh at Big Wig every chance she gets. But look at this right here, okay?
There's also a lot of movement going on in the WNBA. There was so much movement during free agency. And you guys are all at Unrivaled while all this movement is happening. And I know, the Lynx did not have as much activity as everyone else, but just what is your reaction to all the movement in the WNBA this free agency season?
I mean, I think it's exciting. I mean, anytime you seeing all of these players that you're used to seeing in certain jerseys about to be in a different environment with a different organization, that's gonna be crazy, man. I thought AT about to be in Phoenix.
Yeah.
That was crazy for me because I'm like, dang, okay, DB going to Indy.
Yeah.
Natasha Howard going to Indy. Indy about to be stacked. Indy about to be looking good.
Yeah.
Super team?
No.
Indy about to be a little.
See, this is where everything took a turn. Over here, I'm just over here smiling with them and everything. And then you got Big Wig showing all 32 teeth trying to be funny. Silver teeth? Silver teeth?
Indy about to be stacked.
Look at her.
Indy about to be looking good.
Super team?
I'm so glad Courtney Williams just brushed it off. I know she heard it and just brushed it off. Girl, go on somewhere. Talking about super team, trying to build friendships through animosity. You know what they say? Misery loves company. And she get on these podcasts trying to get WNBA players to back her up. And Courtney literally just brushed her off. It's so sad that a younger player has to be the adult in this situation. It's just actually sad, you know? Oh, Zeta G, DC4L. What is Caitlin's game attack? I'm trying to run duo. Hey, Zay, I appreciate you for the $4 dono. Well, $5 dono. I appreciate you. And listen, when I find Caitlin Clark's game attack, I'm going to add it, and I'm definitely going to share it with y'all, if she gives me permission to, of course. But listen, I want to play Fortnite with Caitlin. I do be playing Fortnite for y'all who don't know. I just now started getting back on there. I'm getting better. I would stream me playing video games, if y'all genuinely want to see that. I'll probably test it around. I'll probably test it, go live for 2 hours, see how y'all like it. We also have to think forward too by getting Lucy Olsen. I love Lucy Olsen. She is a bit undersized. She's not fully undersized like a Hannah Hidalgo, but she's a slightly undersized for a WNBA. But as a backup guard, she's not undersized because you see Natasha Howard, man, going crazy. So I'm not gonna really read into it too much. Love you, Venom. I love you more. Fever should bring back the defense. Yes, bring defense. Make defense cool again. That's what I want. Make defense contagious. Yes. If Caitlin is on the floor, and I'm not saying she's going to pick up 94 feet or be a point of attack defender, but if Caitlin is forcing up stops, getting steals, what that's going to tell Alexi Hall, what that's going to tell a Sophie, a Kelsey, what that's going to tell a possible Lucy Olsen, if Caitlin is doing it and she got that responsibility on the offensive, all that offensive, she got the whole offensive load, I gotta bring it on defense and make the team job easier, It's just as simple as that. Hi from deep in the piney woods in eastern Washington. Oh man, y'all all over. I feel like it's safe to say we global. I'm gonna be honest. Like, yes, we countrywide, but like we got people from Philippines, Dubai, Germany, like France, everywhere. That's what I feel like. But look at this big wig talking about super team, man. One more time.
Natasha Howard going to Indy. Like, Indy about to be stacked. Like, Indy about to be looking good.
Super
I'm not
team?
gonna lie. Like,
Look at
Indy
her.
about to be a little
Look at her face
scary.
after.
Like, we ain't scared, but they
Well, she ain't get a
gonna be
reply.
scary for us.
Look at how quick that smile went away. Oh my goodness. Oh, look
Indy about to
at
be
how
a
quick the
little
smile went
scary.
away.
Like, we ain't scared, but they gonna be a little scary.
Boom, it's gone. She's like, oh, I almost had her. That's her face. I almost had her. Oh, she didn't hear me, and I don't want to say it again because the fans is gonna notice it. It's obvious. Like, girl, just stop going somewhere. Stop your misery. The core was drafted by Indiana. Has nothing you could do about it. And then you got the beautiful woman who really know the game. That's gonna spread the game the right way. You got Lexi Brown and Mariah Rose saying this.
But you got to think, if you have the opportunity, like even if Indiana needed a center, they're not overlooking Caitlin Clark. You get what I'm
No,
saying?
absolutely.
Like, you got to. If it depends on if it's a generational type of talent or if it's like, if you can sacrifice that for something that can help you right now, I think it makes sense to sacrifice that. It just depends on the needs of the team.
Exactly. And
But there
just
are some
moving
players who
forward.
surpass needs of the team.
No, yeah, and she was one of them. And I think that they made the right call on that because they knew her play would attract better players to Indiana. Like, it's been hard for them to get players to sign to Indiana because they're in Indiana. And because those games typically were very empty, there was no energy behind the Fever since they won their championships when Tamika Catchings was there. So Kaylin has basically come in and rejuvenated the entire franchise. And now it's an attractive place for free agents to come. And I think that long term, they were thinking about that. I don't know what other people were thinking of, no one was going to go there with her and they're not going to want to play with someone like that. But, like, why would you not want to play with somebody like that? Like,
Like that's a WNBA player that just said that. Hey, Lexi, say it one more time. I don't think they heard you in the back.
there with her and they're not going to want to play with someone like that. But, like, why would you not want to play with somebody like that? Like, let's not be dumb here. Like, we're all basketball
those
players
are
at the end of the day. I want to win.
Those are people in the WNBA saying that. Those are Twitter fingers people saying that.
Twitter fingers.
Who did
Twitter fingers or big wigs? I don't know.
the JV basketball team? They don't know.
We couldn't even be the manager for the JV basketball team.
I love Lexi Brown for that. I love Mariah Rose for that. Like, to speak up like that, and then I don't know if, like, okay, because I grew up in a neighborhood where it's not really that much white people, so I don't really have that much, like, besides here, like, this platform is really where I get to genuinely connect with, like, other races, like, all walks of life, which is why I love what I do, because it's like a growth, a character development for me. Like, all these 70-year-olds, 60-year-olds, 80-year-olds, to the 20-year-olds, to the 15-year-olds on my channel, like, I literally get to learn from every single walk of life. It's amazing what I do. I'm not complaining one day. I hope I get to do this for as long as possible, but me saying that is saying, like, I lost my train of thought. Like, I just got so excited at thinking about my current position that I forgot my train of thought. But I'm just grateful. Anyways, tickets went on sale 45 minutes ago for Caitlin Clark's return to Iowa City. And 45 minutes, it sold out. Literally sold out in 45 minutes, and I couldn't even believe it, because when I got on X and I looked to see the tickets, it was sold out, and I was like, whoa, am I tripping? Like, I wanted to see how much it costed and stuff, and it was sold out. I'm like, there's no way. We love you. I love y'all. Y'all don't even understand how much I love you. Going to a FIFA game for my birthday, flying from Miami to India. Okay, I see you. 58 in March. Like, look at y'all. Like, listen, y'all 58 years young, 70 years young, because the energy y'all bring here is just so youthful. Like, y'all just good evening, bro, Venom. Watching from Manila. Look at Philippines in the house again. I'm about to go to Philippines at this point. I got hella Philippine supporters. Caitlin Clark's return to Iowa for a WNBA preseason game sold out in less than 40 minutes. You got Legion Hoops posting this. The get-in price on TickPick was $689. For those who don't know what a get-in price is, that is the cheapest price to just get in the building. So you have to drop at least $689. And for those who need more context, to if you want to compare it to the NBA games, look at this right here. We got correlation talking about it. Wait, where's the NBA? Oh, somebody said safe to say she has no shortage of friends. Yeah, this is just her average attendance. We went over that. Where is it? There we go. Caitlin Clark returned to Iowa to play a preseason game against the Brazil national team, which I'm sure Dantas is pumped for. But they said that is more expensive than any NBA ticket this season. So Caitlin Clark is literally trumping the NBA, the billion-dollar organization who literally little assist the WNBA. The WNBA is like a little sister, a daughter to the billion-dollar company. But Caitlin Clark is so big that she's like I don't think people understand the magnitude that like I don't know what way words like I don't think it's a word to describe it. Is there even a way to describe the Caitlin Clark effect? That's why people just say the Caitlin Clark effect, because there's no other word. There's no way you can explain the impact this girl has on the game, like the influence. It's mind blowing, you know. But that Iowa game sold out in 36 minutes. That's crazy. 75-year-old fish belly white geezer boy. Love you, man. I love you too, man. Like, please. I don't even know how much likes we at this point. Like, y'all gonna like the video. I trust y'all enough, anyways. The highest price for tickets for the Iowa game is $4,400. Oh my goodness, $4,400. Dwarf Clone, you will be front row over there. C22 Philippines, indeed. The game's gonna be televised, yes sir. Coach Venom on the move, Brian with the 10 dono, and Tiki Wani to follow with the 50. Oh my goodness. The members are outside. Look at y'all go. I appreciate both y'all. Brian, thank you so much. Coach Venom, I might just be Coach Venom at this point. Y'all done merched that on me so much that I'm starting to believe it. Tiki Wani, I love you so much. You never fail to like support. You know, like 50 bones is genuinely crazy. You know, on any given Friday. Tiki Wani nickname Any Given Friday. Not for nothing, but Lexi Ho could stop all 5 opposing players by herself. Remember, we got old defense from Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Natasha Howard, while Boston was mediocre on defense at best. You know what's funny? I've seen something on X that I want to bring up. Look at this. I seen something. Where's my profile? Look at this. I just had to clap back at somebody. A respectful clap back, of course. But somebody posted the Fever Killer giving belt in the United Center, and then I just like it posted Ariel Atkins just only her highlights going on a Fever, and it was 53 seconds long, and I just responded with a Caitlin Clark the same game what Caitlin did that game, and mine was 1:07 long, and I didn't even include all Caitlin's assists and stuff. But you know, it is what it is. I just let people say what they say, because like I said, this was my caption. Oh, how quick they forget 64 days with a smiley face, because words don't mean nothing no more. That's why I'm just gonna keep laughing, because all words are just letters put together. None of those letters will matter when we touch that hardwood, okay? You know, how many celebrities will attend? Who knows? Taylor Swift might be there. That would be crazy if Taylor Swift pops out, you know? I've been talking about a lot lately on X, by the way. Shout out to Rosie. What I said. Oh yeah, there's only one team in the WNBA that has teams consistently changing their venues, and we all know the reason why. And I said yup, and there's only one team that wasn't included in the league-wide discount, ticket discount, because they'll quote unquote lose too much money, and we know why. We know why. The C22 effect is like, it's just obvious, you know. Somebody like, look at this troll right here. So I'm just seeing Jonquel Jones get her accolades, and I'm like, okay, good for Jonquel, you know. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, if this was Caitlin, they would have lost their mind. But I'm not that kind of person that's going to comment that. I'm going to let Jonquel have her moment, you know, because I like to think the real Caitlin Clark fans are not toxic. And genuinely, real spill, we don't think about nobody. Like, I'm just going to really be honest. When I look on X, it's always Caitlin Clark fans clapping back at somebody. We are never the ones just going out the way, like saying out crazy, say like, oh, this person, like, it's never us. Or we either just responding in sarcasm, like what Sheila Johnson said. Like, it's never the Fever fans and the Caitlin fans that's literally going out their way to start drama and stuff. Like, it's always a clapback, you know? And then you got people in the comments like this talking about Caitlin Clark is way better than these randoms, and then can't even spell Caitlin Clark name the right way. This is what I say when these are fake fans. These are the Angel Reese's fans, the Asia fans. Like, these are the type of fans who try to disguise themselves as Caitlin Clark fans and be toxic, and then go back on their real account and be like, look at what these Caitlin Clark fans are saying. Nice try, buddy. That's not even how you spell Caitlin's name. So I went and said, Caitlin has nothing to do with this. People like you are a part of the problem. Let the girl have her award. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then Ken Swift. Me and Ken Swift had a little back and forth but not like in a negative way, just in a positive way. So we was talking on X because I responded to the Big Wig thing, right? And I responded with this meme. I said, super team, mocking her. Big Wig trying to push super team allegations so hard in the big 2025 is painting her deep down. This is why I'm telling y'all, let's just laugh, because words won't mean nothing in 64 days. In 64 days, when the referee does this, and it's Aaliyah Boston and whoever's the center for the Mystics and on May 3rd, and the ball goes up, it's over. Like, all the narratives, everything people saying on X is out the window. Now it's C22 time. Now it's bow time. Now it's Kelsey Mitchell time. Like, do we keep going? But right hand, left hand, best man, Def Jam, Fever and 4. Anyways, let's move on. You know what I'm saying? Fever and 4. Fever and 4 every day and all day. And yeah, we got the moment Sophie became a Fever, but we ain't gonna watch that right now. I'll just be, oh, do y'all want to watch a little Venom highlight? Now, we're gonna say that for another time. We got a little Venom highlight. Yeah, this was my reaction to Diana Taurasi's retirement. I said Diana Taurasi's reaction to Caitlyn's first year. She said reality is coming. Caitlin's reaction to Diana Taurasi's retirement was legend. I said, for anyone who wants to know what class looks like, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, no matter what anyone says to me, I know there's a lot of Diana Taurasi supporters out there. I don't have no problem with Diana Taurasi. I think Diana Taurasi is a great player. I feel like she's done a lot for the league. I just didn't like Diana Taurasi's approach to embracing Caitlin Clark. You know, like the passing of the torch. I feel like that could have been way better. That could have been way more supportive in a way, you know? But it is what it is. That's just me. That's, you know, I'm going to just say how I feel personally. I'm not going to take nothing away from Diana. It's just how I feel about it. Anyways, Diana Taurasi, I seen another clip with her and Caitlin Clark calling like a Louisville Final Four game or something. And the announcer, the broadcaster, was telling Caitlin Clark, like, just showing all her college highlights. And then she told Diana Taurasi, she said, you wasn't doing none of that in college. Diana Taurasi said, I wasn't allowed to. And in my head, I just couldn't, like, I was like, Diana, you wasn't allowed to. Maybe because there's only one person that can do that. You ever thought about that? You know, instead of saying, like, yeah, because Caitlin is just different. You had to, I don't know. It is what it is. But shout out to Diana Taurasi. No, nothing negative about her, you know. It's a lot. It's just so much in the community to talk about, you know what I'm saying? But we could talk on and on. There's so much more Fever Fridays to look ahead to. This is the last day of February. I'm glad I got to talk to you guys. You know, like I said, it's not going to be a long one. But I did genuinely just want to see you guys before the month ended. And in March, I'm going to just tell you right now, we're going to fever crazy. It's going to be a fever frenzy. It's going to be a fever frenzy. If y'all didn't like this video already, I don't know what y'all waiting on. If you ain't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting on. We only 9 subs away from 17.7. Road to that 20. We right there. Venom, your point of view is 100. Thank you so much, Melinda. What are y'all talking about here? Agree, Venom? Yeah, like, I don't know. I just like, I don't like drama, and I just want to laugh more. Like, I feel like that's when we are our best self, is when we're just laughing at the negative stuff. We're not feeding into it, and we're just talking about basketball. Like, let's just keep the main thing. I can admit in February I was doing a sloppy job of being like keeping my investing my emotions into the problems. Like, I'm having a level-headed sense about it. Like, okay, people are going Venom highlight. All right, Dwarf Clone called for it. We gotta go watch it. See, it wasn't me. It was Dwarf Clone. I wasn't gonna show the Venom highlight. But yes, Venom got a game winner too. You know, I got a little C22 on my system. But see, you know what I'm saying? What was the caption? I said, for everyone who asked what Lil Venom looked like on the court, here you go. Pin down, ISO, bucket, game time.
Get the ball.
Here go Lil Venom. I'm number 6. I'm running around right there on some Stephen Curry.
Yeah.
Coming off a pin down right there. Come to get the ball. Now move out the way, ref. Let Venom cook. Let Venom cook.
Let's go. 3.
Oh, I don't know who that boy is, but that boy cold. You hear me? I don't know who that boy is, but that boy is cold. You hear me? I did have another one up, but I deleted it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I played a little basketball my day. I ain't never go high level with it, but I definitely had talent though. You know, it's a lot of college players and a lot of NBA players that had to be on the other end of the court with Venom. And I put a lot of people in that blender. I'm not gonna expose nobody, of course, because that's low class. But it's a lot of people that's up there that definitely know what it's like to be on that other end of that Venom rope, you know? But listen, it is what it is. I'm gonna definitely get back in my basketball bag. I might start doing basketball content this summer too. Like if I start going to basketball parks, would y'all like to see like me hooping videos, like how I hooping? Like I don't know, I'm just trying to branch out so we can have a lot of versatility. So when it's off days, like I still be able to push out content for y'all. Like it's a lot that I be thinking about. But like I said, this season is gonna be one of the best seasons because I have a lot in my note. Like I literally just plan. Like it's so much, you know. But anyways, I genuinely do appreciate y'all. Like, look, we got 100 plus people in here. Last year I didn't even have 100 subscribers, so that's like literally the amount of people that's in this chat right now. I didn't even have as subscribers last year. That's crazy to think about. But anyways, I do love y'all. I'm forever humble. I'm forever grateful. I love y'all forever. And we're going to keep going. You know, more FIFA games. I'm just waiting for the FIFA. I'm done with the Phoenix Suns. I'm still a fan, but I'm just genuinely, like, depressed from the Phoenix Suns. And I know the FIFA's going to save me, so I'm not going to really fully crash out, you know. But I do love y'all. Smash that like button. Smash the sub button. And let me know. I mean, I'm going to see y'all in a couple days, most likely. I don't know. I'm gonna just surprise y'all. You know, at this point, y'all know I'm gonna come with it. Like, I'm never gonna disappear for too long. I was gone for a whole week because it was a lot this week, but y'all know most of the times in between the week, we still gonna have content being pushed out. Y'all can follow me on X. Y'all can tag me if y'all want to talk to me, if y'all want to ask me questions, if y'all want me to cover something. Like, just let me know. You know, this is a family. It's not like a ran program by the high ups and where I gotta follow a certain schedule or something. Like, this is literally freestyling most of the times, and y'all here for it, you know. I'm a Venom fan. I appreciate you. How about reacting to the last game of Iowa? Would y'all want me to react to the last game of Iowa? Who did they play? Iowa women basketball. Who did they play last? Today's February 28th. They played Michigan. Is it the Michigan game you're talking about? Is it the Michigan game? Venom, love you, bro. CD, I love you too. Yo, I love all y'all. Like, genuinely, I do love. I don't even care if I don't see y'all. Like, just seeing y'all in the chat, I genuinely love y'all. See you in the NBA reactions. Yeah, indeed. Oh, my goodness. Oh, is this a game? But then it might get copyrighted. Yeah, I might have to save this for a separate video. So at least if it get copyrighted, I could deal with that on a separate video, you know, because I hate to see this video not get monetized or get copyrighted or get taken down just for no reason, you know. It is what it is. Oh, it's on Sunday. Oh, it's for the future one you talking about. You want me to react to the next one that's coming up. So who they play? March 2nd, Sunday, Wisconsin versus Iowa. Do you guys want a reaction of this last game? I got you guys. No promises though, because I might have a lot of NBA reactions to do that day, and you know, but. If y'all still gonna watch it the day after, or let me just see right now. So the NBA, my Phoenix Suns play, the Nuggets play that day, Spurs play that day, the Knicks play that day, the Lakers play. I'm gonna have a lot of reactions that day. So I don't know if I'm be able to do it that day, but definitely, maybe I could live stream. What time is it? 4:00 p.m. No promises, but I will try to live stream this game. Okay. Now obviously I can't show it because you know I don't want to get banned. But I will try to live stream it. And if I don't, just remind me to react to the highlights at least. So I get to watch Lucy Olsen and I'm go to work, okay? Venom, I really like the Duke Lady Blue Devils. They are amazing to have a 6'2 freshman that could... What? A 6'2 freshman that could dunk? I like the Duke boys. I mean, I like Cooper Flag, you know? That is senior day. Oh, for real? Wish I still cared about the NBA. Yeah, you're not missing out on nothing for real right now. I mean, besides the Nikola Jokic's, and it's still good basketball being played, but you gotta have an interest in it to enjoy it. You can't just randomly watch it and enjoy it. I'm late, but I made it. Yes, Drunk Canuck in here. FIFA Fridays, baby, let's go. Yes, indeed. Toby Fournier. Oh, that's her name. Her name is Toby Fournier, and she dunked. Wow. Melinda Mayfield, $5 donor. Great content. Love you with a turtle emoji. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Melinda. And I got to clean my turtle tank, too, every Sundays. Let's go, Toby. Yeah, the freshman. All right, let's get out of here. I know I could talk to y'all all day. Like, I'm telling y'all, we really family. You know what I'm saying? Like, we real life built a family over here in less than a year, you know? Like, this is somewhere I could get away and talk ball, you know? Like, this is really a spark for real. But anyways, I'm going to see y'all in the next reaction. I love y'all, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Until then, But right hand, left hand, best man, Def Jam.